for the touchdown. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And some room to run now. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Tackles. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Get him.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Bridgewater's
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
Tackle made.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Let's go. 955.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Number 22.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Davis will try to run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Off the option, that's complete. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Panthers.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And he's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. 10, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky, but that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, and we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ball carrier.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
13, Giants 2.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 26.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5 now. Jones, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
5 yards.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Yes!
Play action now. Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Now Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Jones now on 1st down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Tate bringing it in for the giant touchdown.
Complete to Golden Tate.
Golden Tate there to make the grab. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. They're going to run it with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
At their own 23-yard line.
I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those time...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Jones throwing on first down, and that is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 22, Jones. He's got his man. This is Tate. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of
as the
6.
clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Jones on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, Jones escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Jones on the keeper. Intended for Golden Tate. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 3rd down and goal.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano out to kick this one away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Switch up, switch up.
Bridgewater. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
DJ Moore.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Bridgewater's good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater winds up and lets it go for 6. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action. Bridgewater. He gets it to Thomas. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jones. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
New York.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jones now on 1st and 10. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
5-yard line.
Second and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The tackle by Leonard Williams. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 38 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Quick throw complete. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Giants.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's Jones throwing on first down. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Eli Apple. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
At their own 45-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at the 45. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for the Panthers. 41 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. This is caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Sly on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Giants 18. To kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Jones on first down. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And Barkley did not get there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Steps away to his left. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
55.
A quick throw by Bridgewater. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Marcus.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
25-yard attempt.
And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jones. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And the Giants.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Saquon Barkley.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing on 1st down, Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
The ball carrier, David Mayo, brought him down. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 34-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
42.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Can be replaced.